as AI evolves every single day, it has never been easier to get rich through AI. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 easiest ways to make money online through AI. And I'm going to start off with the easiest method, and then I'm going to get a little bit harder and then a little bit harder still. And when I say harder, what I really mean is a little bit more of a technical background would be helpful, but it is absolutely not necessary. Spending a couple of hours on YouTube watching some videos is going to give you all the expertise that you need to start making money online with AI. And if we look back to the gold rush, because this is a gold rush, this is a digital gold rush, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, a once in a generation opportunity. Probably that's doing it a disservice. It's more than one generation. This is like, these opportunities only come around every century. And if we look at the gold rush, everybody went out trying to find gold, pan for gold. And the people that made the most money, apart from those that literally struck gold in a big way, the best way to make money in the gold rush was not to go panning for gold, but it was to sell shovels. And that is the exact same thing that you need to do in 2025 when it comes to AI. You do not need to be going and developing all these AI tools. You just need to take the AI tools that have been developed by other people and help implement them into businesses so other business owners can take advantage of all of these AI progressions, saving them time, saving them money, making their business and their personal life an awful lot better. So, with that being said, let's start off with number 1. The easiest way to start making money online with AI is to sell an AI outreach system. Now, the reason that I say that this is the easiest thing to do is when you set up an AI business of any description, you have to use some form of marketing channel in order to get new clients, for people to understand that you exist and that you have services to offer. And the best way to do that is through outreach. And when I say outreach, what I mean is sending emails, LinkedIn connections, messages online to other business owners to alert them and inform them of the services that you can provide. So, regardless of what you sell, you have to have that in your business. You have to be able to send out emails to your potential customers. So, the easiest thing to do is to sell that exact same thing, because it is a skill that you will have to learn regardless of what you're selling. So instead of having to learn that skill of sending out outreach messages and another skill on top of that, you just need to learn that one skill. And that's why it's the easiest way to make money with AI, is to send and sell cold outreach systems, because you have to do it for yourself. So implementing it for another business owner is going to be relatively straightforward because you already have those skills. So the way that that could work is you could speak to a business owner, and instead of selling for example, a cold email AI system, you don't sell that, because that is the vehicle. What you want to sell is the end destination. So that particular business owner, they might want more leads, more inquiries, more sales calls. So that is what you are selling, and you are just using AI systems to deliver that desired result for your client. And that allows you to charge a lot more money. So all of your marketing positioning can be, do you want more inquiries? Do you want more sales calls? Do you want more face-to-face appointments? Whatever it may be, do you want more of them? Our AI systems, or I can build an AI system inside your business that allows you to do that very thing. And that allows you to charge a bit more money. So you could very easily charge $2, $3, $4, $5,000 to build this inside your client's business, and then charge them a monthly maintenance fee on top to look after the system, to make sure it continues running, and that will allow you to build up some recurring revenue. So we've done this before, charged $8,000 to build these systems inside our clients' businesses. So charging anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 is very easy, very simple, very straightforward. So that would be number one, is building out kind of outreach AI systems inside other businesses. Now, if we go up to level 2, we're kind of cranking up the difficulty level ever so slightly, but it really is quite straightforward. And that is selling websites. And again, just like I mentioned in step 1, we're not selling the vehicle, we're selling the destination. So for example, the destination here is a new website, or it could be more leads, more calls, more inquiries because your website is better. It could be a website plus like a higher ranking on Google with SEO. But the way that you can do this is you can use a tool like Lovable. I think it's lovable.dev, DEV. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. And what you can do with this tool is you can just prompt it like you would prompt a normal, ChatGPT conversation. And based on that, it will write the code and create you a website. So what you could do, if you were really clever, is you could create a cold email AI outbound system that automatically messages potential clients. And with each potential client, you could then push that person into Lovable all through AI, and Lovable could create them a brand new website. And then you could send that website to your prospect that you're reaching out to and say, I've created this website for you. Do you want it? And maybe like you could get ChatGPT to look at their existing website, then look at the website that you created and prompt it to say, like, why is the new website much better than the old website? And then you can stick it on send them to a landing page, put a little buy now button on there, and they could buy a website for $500. They could even buy the website for $50. And then you charge them $50 a month hosting and maintenance. And then if they want any changes to their website, then you might charge them a small amount for each website change. So that is another great way. It does require a little bit more of a complex AI system, but again, something that can very easily be built in a day, or can be built very easily through an AI expert on Upwork or Fiverr for a pretty small amount of money. And you can theoretically set up an entire business in under a day with a lot of complexity thanks to AI through somebody on Upwork. And then you've got like a highly scalable, highly leveraged business that allows you to not only make money on the front end with something like a website sale, but then also make money on the back end with hosting, and then you could start to sell them SEO. There's a lot of AIs that are coming out, AI platforms all around SEO that can be automated. So there's a lot of additional things that you can kind of tack on to selling just websites. So that's number 2. Now, number 3 could be conceived as a little bit more difficult. It could actually be a little bit more straightforward and a little easier. Now, number 3 in terms of the easiest ways to get rich through AI is to be more of an integrator. So the way that this works is, instead of saying, I have this thing to sell you, and then only selling them this thing, so for example, a AI outreach system, you look at their business, you look at their systems, you look at their processes, you look at their business expenditure, you look at how much time, whether it's the business owner or somebody in the business, is spending on individual tasks, and you figure out how AI can save them time, money, or both. And this requires a higher level of skill, because you need to have a deeper understanding of AI and a deeper understanding of how a wide variety of businesses work and run. But it's relatively straightforward, because the business owner will know where they're spending the most amount of money, where they're spending the most amount of time, and then you can use AI tools to help you figure out how to solve those problems. So you could say, for example, you could say inside ChatGPT, you could say to ChatGPT, I have an accountant that spends a large amount of time, I don't know, writing blog posts. What is the best tool to write blog posts that rank highly for SEO using AI? And then ChatGPT is going to give you a bunch of answers, and then you just need to plug in whatever tool it says to that particular business. So you can maybe lead with a very attractive, low commitment offer. So it could be, for example, we'll build an outreach AI system inside your business for a very low amount of money, lower than everybody else would do. And you're going to get a lot of people saying, yep, 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 yep. You're going to get a lot of customers. You then deliver that service. And then when you deliver the service, you can say, right, let's jump on a call so I can walk you through how it all works, etc., etc. And then you walk them through how it works, and then you say, right, what would be great is if I could take a look at your business, and maybe you're asking them these questions throughout the process. Maybe they've told you that they spend a lot of time on customer support, maybe. And so you could say, I know that you mentioned that you spend a lot of time on customer support. What I would love to do is just see how much time you're spending, how much money that's costing you, and see if I can build you a simple and low cost solution to save you not only time, but money as well, and allow your team to focus on other areas of the business that are a little bit more impactful in terms of, like, whether it's client acquisition, whatever it may be. So you create maybe a smaller product that is easier to sell than, let me come into your business, dissect everything, and then sell you some system. So you sell them something easy and attractive up front, with the thought process of basically getting your hands into their business, kind of spreading your roots inside their business, so that you can then, like, upsell them and sell them other AI services. And that what you can sell them is pretty much limitless. It just depends on each individual business, where their bottlenecks are, where the opportunities lie, and how you can start integrating AI into their business. And with everything that you do, you should be charging an upfront fee plus a maintenance or a management fee to look after it. Because the holy grail when it comes to business is having high cash flow when you first sign a customer or a client, and then also having that recurring revenue. And what these 3 ways to get rich using AI allow you to do is have both of those at the same time. And that's a luxury that most business models don't really have. So if you do want to make money online through AI, you want to take part in this gold rush instead of sitting on the sidelines and just watching this kind of float past you. then they are the three things that I would do. So number one, just to recap, I would, in terms of easiest to hardest, I would sell an AI outreach tool or system. And the reason being is you're going to need one in order to sign clients for whatever you sell anyway. So you've already mastered that skill. Number two would be websites, maybe even creating the websites up front with Lovable. And then number three would be more of an AI integration. So this is more custom, looking at what the business needs. And with number three, you could lead with a very low cost, attractive service or solution up front to get your foot in the door, build that trust with that potential client, and then start to offer them more services to make the lifetime value of that client a lot higher. So that's what I would do if I was in your shoes and you want to start making your first dollar online or your 101st dollar online, whatever it is. They are the three options that I would take. Now, if you've got value from this video, then the video that pops up at the end, you might want to check that one out as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.